Good journey home.
Oh.
I can't see with my glasses on, but then I can't see what I've written with them on. So, you know, that's aging for you. Wednesday, I think, was International Women's Day.
Yay!
This week, so I decided that I was going to be really brave tonight and share some poems that are difficult to share. And when I started writing on this topic and maybe performing some of these poems, I guess there was a conscious decision that I made not to hide on a topic in society that is still quite often hidden. And what I know is from other things where society's hidden them, that those that are brave enough to come out, they make other people feel less alone. And it's the only way things are going to change. And God knows, on this issue, we really have to fucking change. So, yeah, this is me being brave. So, these are all very based on personal experience. This first one is called Seeing Inside the Dark. Every day I had no space, hiding every surface of my real face. Very little room for there to be. A tiny corner to the left, that was me. Inside I was frozen scared, treading tiptoes up the stairs, shouting, throwing, pushing me, watching recordings, so I'm never free. Choosing what it is I wear, never seeing who is really there, telling me what words to say, complaining I do wrong anyway. Repeating jokes that are not funny, pet names, but I'm not your honey. Nothing ever good enough, holding me down and playing rough. Talking for hours so I can't sleep, secretly in the dark I silently weep. Deliberate neglect when I was sick, in the cupboard you keep 4 whips. Telling me you'll strangle me and take my last breath, not knowing I'm not afraid of death. Boasting there's not a mark to see, and how you stole so much from me. This and more is my dark tale, no war story to regale. Walking wounded, nevertheless am I, as I walk onwards looking to the sky. Thank you.
Woo!
And this last one is called Prostitute. And I shared it with somebody I know who's going through a very difficult time at the moment. And she told me I hit the nail on the head, so it probably is pretty good. Okay, it's called Prostitute. It didn't happen in a way I could understand. I mean, it's not like there were cuts or a broken hand. But none of it was ever about me and how I feel. It was everything about you and your control of the whole deal. I'd look on websites and read the list of sexual abuse and never see myself wondering, oh, what's the use? Maybe I'm just sensitive, it wasn't that bad. There's no reason for sex and intimacy to make me feel dirty and sad. But I was your object, your play toy. There wasn't a choice, I had to follow your ploy. No boundary or place, my body was my own. Knowing the exact act I needed to keep you on your mental throne. The stockings, lace, suspenders, whips and ties were worn and paraded to live your lies. The straps, the locks, toys taken out on parade. My soul disappeared into your shade. It was never an act of passion or love. Never soft, intimate kisses or embraces that feel like warm gloves. It was a transaction for your kicks alone. You can't give love and passion when your heart is made of stone. So I felt dirty, ugly, cheap, used and empty. Self-hate, low self-esteem aplenty. But I kept my shame hidden, still do today. Confused, so lost. it's impossible to see my way. Thank you. And this last one I'm going to do away from the mic because I'm going to sign it. Okay. So this poem is called Victims. Am I your victim? Am I she? The one who chose this? You think it's what I wanted to be? Do I have a weakness? Did I put up with it? Because I stayed, so I chose to get here. Am I here because I'm flawed? It's my flaws that make this shape. If only I had more self-esteem and boundaries, and maybe a superhero cape. Am I always scared to you? My imperfections are all you see. Was it me that made it hard to leave? Was I down on bended knee? I'm not the victim that you conceive because it gets you off the hook. You try surviving a psychopath and live to write a book. A warrior is who you should see. Strength, you wouldn't know. Brave beyond all measure. So, watch me forever fall